what have you had to sacrifice? What things have you lost, or have you intentionally or unintentionally had to sacrifice on, the way to success, and the success that you have met so far?
What have I lost?
Yeah, what have you had to sacrifice?
Probably one of my exes from years ago, right? Because he taught me so much of myself, right? But not only that, is that I wasn't healed, and I was so just in tune to him that I wasn't really focusing on the stuff that I needed to do. And that hurt that I had from my previous relationship, I brought that into that relationship. But I don't regret that at all, due to the fact that he taught me so much about myself and what I needed to do to better myself in general. So I don't see things as big losses. I look at, okay, I don't try to point the finger. Well, this person did this person did that. No, what can Q do better for next time? What do I need to work on? Because that person's not in my life no more. There's nothing I can do about that person. So I don't really see a lot of things as losses. But then again, I haven't had a lot of stuff happen in my life compared to a lot of people on YouTube. So that's all I can really say.
So I gotta ask these questions because it's the first time you've been here. Do you want kids? Did you ever want kids?
Yeah, I want kids. I want 2 kids. Kids are expensive, but I want a husband first. So.
Did you always want a husband, or is that something that's...
No, I always wanted a husband. I grew up in a 2-parent household. My parents are still together to this day. And I believe in having a husband, right? That's just how I see things, right? I don't know why on YouTube, these past couple of days, people praising the baby mama-hood and the baby daddy-hood is crazy to me. Like, no. In my eyes, 2-parent households is what's needed. Right? And I love my parents for what they instilled in me and the values and the shit that we had to go through, like us getting our ass whooped and chores and all that, because that made who we are today. And some people needed that. Some people needed that father that was strict, or that mother that was a nurturer and a caterer. But no, I believe in I'm not going to be selfish. And I don't remember who I was talking to. I think it was on Sunday. And they were like, oh, I already know. I'm not about to even say his name. But they were like, no, you should have kids without a husband. Your job's supposed to have multiple kids. Why do I need to be selfish and bring kids into basically...
and irresponsible.
Yeah, irresponsible. And to me, it's a broken home, right? Due to the fact that there's no 2 parents to me, right? I can't do everything. How am I supposed to teach a boy to be manly? I can't do everything. So I'm not about to be selfish. And I think I look at it like that because I work in a sector dealing with child abuse and neglected children. So I see what can happen, right? Regarding broken homes and the mothers being fucked up, or the parent or the dad not being there, or the dad being fucked up to kids. So I'm not about to be selfish on that sector of my life.
So, I don't know if I should ask you how old you are.
I'm 32.
Okay, 32. So, would you say that you prioritized?
No.
Okay.
I prioritize, which has delayed me. And I know why I'm single. I know why I'm not married yet. It's because I prioritize work. Right. My dad, how his lifestyle, grew up in a big household, very poor in Trinidad, and he's always wanted the best for us. So his values and views was, you know what, go to college, get a good job, work your way up, then get a family. Right. So, and I mean, that's just how we were raised. And, we do have a good job, great money, but what's lacking is the family aspect of things. So I know that's why I'm single. It doesn't have to do with my character or nothing of that nature. No, it has to do with I prioritize work. I can go years without even going on a date or talking to a guy because I focus on certain stuff, and I know that has definitely delayed me.
Okay. Do you feel any guilt about the fact that you have, how can I say this? Do you feel any guilt about the fact that you have ruined the lives of a lot of men out here? I mean, because listen,
here's a question.
Listen, here's the thing. We talked about this yesterday, right? I asked the ladies on the panel, do they believe these women, right? When we've had so many of them now who have come on panels and said they have been proposed to 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 times, right? I've been proposed to 5 times, and I was married twice, divorced 3 times, you know what I'm saying? So I can only assume that you have received as many proposals. Am I correct?
No.
Okay, so have you ever been proposed to?
No.
Get out of here.
To me, what does that mean? When women say that shit, that don't mean nothing. You got proposed to, right? That doesn't mean nothing. It matters if you're married, right? Because people can get proposed to. You can get a little Walmart ring. You can say, hey, I want to marry you. All my exes, I want to have kids. I want to have a baby with you.
Right.
But I don't believe in those words, right? Until we're ready mentally together. Like, I don't believe in that. It's very hard for me. I can be married by now. I was talking to Anton about this, right? Monday show, because basically what they say is a lot of men lie, most men cheat and lie. So I asked him, I was like, well, shoot, does that mean that us women should just pick the best liar, like the best cheater? And he was basically saying that sometimes you just have to figure out what other qualities that he's going to bring to the table. And I'm like, damn, if that's the case, I would have stayed with my Seattle ex. Right. Like, I would have stayed with this ex. Like, but
I get what you're saying. I mean, so
I go back to a couple of my exes and been married and been engaged, and then been divorced. Right. But that's I don't want to get divorced. That's not a positive thing. That's looked down upon. So when women say, "Oh, I've been proposed to 5 times," ding ding, that's a problem. That is a big problem. 5 times, 3 times, and then no actions, no nothing. I know it's a red flag that I haven't proposed to, but I'd rather that than being divorced 3 times, twice.
I mean, the thing for me is that it's hard for me to accept it, and that's not me saying that you're a liar or nothing. It's that it's hard for me to accept that no one has ever proposed to you when I've seen some of the women who actually are wearing rings, right? So it's like,
yeah, but that don't mean anything though.
Yeah, that doesn't mean, okay. You know what? I've seen people that are married and very toxic ass relationships, right? True. So I've seen people that where the woman is dogging out the man and they're staying together, or vice versa. So it's weird right now. This society is very weird. Just because you're married doesn't mean that they're happy. Just because you're single doesn't mean you're sad, right? Because there's a bunch of marriages that they're good on paper, but then 10, 20 years they're divorced. And when the person comes out, yeah, he was very toxic. Yeah, she was very abusive. Like, you're like, dang, I didn't even see that, because we don't see everything. So that's why I really don't feed into this, oh, she's married, she gotta be happy, she gotta be successful, she gotta be this, or vice versa. He's married.
You gotta be submissive, Q. You gotta be submissive.
You gotta be submissive. I've seen some toxic ass women just hit their man and they married. I'm like, damn. But that's some people's norm though. So I really don't, these like talking points on YouTube and if she's single, she's masculine, she's toxic, she's probably cheating or hoeing around, or if he married very young, he's this and that. Like, yo, there's so many damn people out there.
So let me do this. Let me put the lives that you've ruined to the side, right? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about economics for a second. Mm-hmm. So 1, do you have an economical preference when it comes to dating? Is there a standard? Yes, is there a standard?
It depends what state we're in. If we're in Houston, and it depends on your mindset, because I'm willing to work on somebody, right? I'm willing to work with somebody, because a lot of people, you might change your career. I would say in Houston, let's say $50K. right? Because that can be doubled very quickly in certain aspects, depending on what you're doing and what you're trying to take on. I'm not the type of person that goes like, oh, I need a man that's 6 figures. Women that say that, maybe because I'm in the financial world, there's not a lot of men making 6 figures. So let's just be clear. Like that high value talking point, there's not a lot of men that make 6 figures. So it's like search for a nail in the damn ghetto, right? So like that talking point right there, that's scratched. Boom. Regarding economical, if he's in Houston, single, no kids, I would say 50K. Yeah. But we also, when I tell people, you have to take in consideration other things, right? What debt do they have? Because I have some clients that make 100K, but they're in debt. They are in debt. These men are buying all this stuff fancy, but they got student loans, $80,000 or medical bills. So I think when women say that, oh, I want a man in 6 figures, you gotta understand what comes with that territory. Men that got money, their options on women are widened. And I'm not about to share a man. So I don't want to deal with that, right? So that's why I said that I'm willing. I really don't have, I need a 6-figure man, because one of my Seattleites make a lot of money, but I know in his little industry, I know what comes with that, and I'm not about that. So, yeah.
So we already know, you already answered one question that I wasn't even gonna ask, but monogamy, yeah, that's
I'm not sharing. Sorry, I can't share.
So, and then as far as, and the other question about economics is, do you have a, what did my man say in the video we showed the other day? Like he said, you need to draw a line in the sand to what is enough. He said most people don't do this, right? Even Thanos has been on this platform, shout out to the homie Thanos, and said there is no enough. There is no, okay, I'm cool at this. I'm trying to just get until I can't breathe no more, right? Is there a financial ceiling that you're like, okay, if I can hit this much, or not if even I, right? Because you said you want a husband and kids, right? So if my family can accumulate this much money, like that would be enough. We can have our finances set to a point where we have our investments and our real estate and this and that going on, and we might not necessarily have to punch a clock, and we have streams of income that we control, and that's enough. If we never make more than, let's say, 5 million, that's enough. Do you have that kind of mindset, or is it more like with Thanos, where it's like, look, I just want all the money we can ever get?
No, it's the first one, but you have to take in consideration the partner you have, right? Me, my lifestyle, I can maintain it, right? But when it comes to, when kids, more expensive. So am I willing to cut down on my lifestyle or cut down on traveling? Are we going to make it up in other ways? So it's a lot of things to take in consideration when it comes to stuff like that, right? I don't want to be working forever, right? And I would think my husband doesn't want to be working forever. So it's me thinking more of the long run instead of right now. What can we do, set up, or have to where in the long run we can be on a beach somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. Right? So it really depends on what your partner wants, because I'm okay with that. But some men, they love to work. Right? I don't get it. They love
Yes, that is true. I don't get it either.
One of my exes is like that. He loved to work, right? And I don't knock him for that. That's cool. He didn't see himself retiring at an early age. That's cool on him. He can do as he please. But it really depends on your partner, what their goals and what they're wanting to do.
So as far as, do you consider yourself a content creator?
No.
Wow. So what do you consider yourself?
I'm just a regular person. See, I was never on YouTube. I didn't know people was in YouTube streaming until JR found me on Clubhouse, right? No, I'm just here, and on Clubhouse, I used to troll people too. So, but I was a moderator in one of the biggest relationship clubs on Clubhouse. But honestly, I only watch YouTube for cooking channels and sometimes makeup tutorials or how to build certain stuff that I need built. But other than that, I don't know people were streaming. I never knew who Kevin Samuels was.
Thank you.
But then again, I'm in a bubble, right? I don't know a lot of people, famous people that y'all talk about. So my bubble is very different.
Or would you say that you're in a space that's wider than the space that you just mentioned? That negative space? Thank you.
Definitely. Okay. I control what I let into my space and into my mental. That's why I don't follow a lot of people on social media. I don't want to see that toxic shit like all women are hoes or all men are fuckboys. That messes with your mental, right? I don't need to be following all these rappers and all these damn people that had nothing to do with my life. And I'm a homebody, so I don't really go out a lot. I might travel with my family, friends, or be with my family. But other than that, I don't really go out. I'll be right here on my couch.
Yeah, man. Shout out to YouTube, to the IG thoughts.
So let me ask you this, right? And I spoke to you very quickly about this last night, because of course, in these spaces we're going to talk about women, right? And then inevitably when we talk about women, we're going to end up talking about weight, especially when Dusto is part of the conversation, of course, right? Weight is going to come up, right? So are you like, because I know you've mentioned that you're over 200 pounds, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that the weight conversation is something that is just being used by, men who want to have something to say to bash women with? Or do you think that it's actually a conversation that has merit, that people actually want to see women be a specific size? Because I tend to go with the
honestly, I really don't care. It's people's preference. We see fat people get married all the damn day.
Facts.
Right? We see hoes getting wifed up. We see these women wearing wigs and ton of makeup getting wifed up. It's just a talking point, because I've never even heard stuff like that. Of course, you want a woman that works out. Fit looks different for certain people, right? So it's very different, right? So I mean, but shit, I'm not about to be. But the thing is, people need to understand what is the truth, what is real. I'm not going to get affected if a man was like, oh, all women that wear lashes and fake nails are toxic. No, I really don't care. I mean, I wear fake nails and lashes. I mean, that's not going to apply. I think people on YouTube are too sensitive. Like, I think it's just talking points, because I don't hear this out in my real life. I don't deal with fast women. I don't hear, if she got fake lashes and fake hair and wig and stuff like that, she's this and that. I don't hear that outside of YouTube. Like, so I think it's just talking points, because honestly, people are getting loved. I just said this on the stream. I'm on my Facebook and I'm seeing these girls that used to get tossed around by all these fraternity men that are wives, right? That are wives. Right. So they can say all this, but like, people get wiped up regardless. And they can talk about the simps. Simps are getting married too. Y'all want to downplay simps? They're getting married. So they're doing something. So
would you be willing to sacrifice the lashes for a husband?
Yeah, I've been on panel multiple times with no lashes. Well, I wear basically no makeup on panel, right? I might do like a lip, but that's nothing to me. Like, this is why I don't understand why it is that you rate Melanie King above you when her whole face is makeup.
That's my Lex Luthor. Don't mention her name.
I mean, Melanie King is very beautiful, right? I don't know too much about her. I've never watched her show. I've only had one encounter with her, and that's when she came on the Lil Peep show.
Right.
So I don't know what she looks like without makeup. I don't know what she looks like behind the screen or whatever to make a judgment call. Is she prettier than me when what she has shown on the screen? Yes. Not only that, her physique is, even though her physique might be bought or whatever, her physique is better. So I'm just being real and honest. Like, I'm just saying that people's preference is totally different. Some people might want thick, taller girl I'm tall, so thick thighs and thick waist and hips. That's me. Some men want a slender chick. That's her. It's everybody's preference. Like, I'm trying to get rid of these thighs right now, but girls are fucking paying money to get thighs. And I'm like, take my thighs. Take it.
So basically, I'm gonna have to put together an intervention because you have lost your rabbit ass mind.
Yeah, but
what do you mean you trying to lose your thighs?
That's on you though. That's on you.
Yeah, it's back to preference.
Is it hurting you?
No, it's not hurting me.
Right. So what's the issue? I don't understand this. I don't get this at all. You just said the women are trying to look like you, but you're trying to get rid of it.
No.
I remember when.
No, I didn't say try to look.
You didn't. You said you said you're trying to get rid of the thighs,
and the women are trying to buying thighs.
Right. They're trying to buy thighs.
Yeah, but they're not trying to look like me. They're buying thighs, right?
Okay, buying thighs so that their thighs can look like yours.
No, there's no. Their thighs are. Okay, listen. I used to be an athlete, right? I'm getting back into playing sports, so I know what I like about my bodies. It's okay to have thick thighs, but mine are too thick for me. That's just in general. Just
to
like
do what? Play basketball?
No, I used to play volleyball in college.
Oh, volleyball. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shout out to you.
Yeah, so that's your thighs.
How tall are you? If you don't mind me asking, my bad podcast. How tall are you?
5'9".
Okay, nice.
So what's your security number? Do you have it right now?
My what?
Oh my God, fatty! And you see why I went to the petty mode with you?
Your social security number. He's stupid. So this is my thing. Do you think that maybe you may judge yourself differently because of the fact that you're taller than the average woman?
No, women. I don't know if y'all know this, but women, as women, we judge ourselves harder comparing.
I know.
Women. That's us usually, right?
Yeah.
Even though we might look better without makeup, we're like, damn, she looks really pretty, but she might have makeup on. Or damn, I really like her hair, but her hair might be a whole wig or something. Right? We kind of always kind of compare ourselves, right? But doesn't mean we want to be that person. I just know, yeah, I'm cute. Okay, whatever. But I know, hey, I need to get rid of these thighs, right? I need to go back to working out every day, not just 3 times a week, right? I need to go back to kickboxing and stuff like that. One, I had an injury on my ankle, so that kind of took me out the game. But I know as myself, I know what I got to do. I mean, but that's just the athlete in me, right? I know what I got to do in playing softball. I'm like, okay, I'm back in my competitive mode spirit. Let me just go back to doing that.
Right, but you said that you want a husband and kids, right? So I believe it. So right now, would you say in this very moment, Thursday, August 25th, 4:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, are you prioritizing a family, husband and kids?
No, because I don't put myself out there to date. So that has definitely been my downfall, right? So I don't go out. So how else do I meet men? I don't, right? So I think that has definitely been my downfall to where, yeah, I might take trips, but I'm just there relaxing, chilling. But I don't go out in Houston to even get noticed. So I think that has definitely, I've been complacent.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, I think if you were prioritizing family right now, you wouldn't be so concerned with losing weight because your husband wouldn't want you to. And you ain't going to be playing volleyball and shit with your kids anyway. You'll be at the games rooting for them. That's neither here there.
No.
That's neither here there. That's just me talking
what?
That's just me talking my stuff.
I also used to play basketball. So even if...
You can't hoop.
I used to hoop, for real. I played varsity all through high school. But even though, like, I'm not playing with them, it's still being active. You want to be healthy. You want to be able, okay, my kid, I be babysitting my nieces, and them little things be just wearing me out. I be like, dang. And I don't know how these single mothers be doing it. And I'm like, so it's just, you want to be healthy for yourself. Right, y'all, just like men, when they sometimes they gain weight when their wife is pregnant, it's that baby weight, you know, and then you want to slim down. It's just how you want to get back to your regular self.
I just want to say, for the record, both of us in our prime, you couldn't see me on the basketball court. I mean, I don't care because you played varsity.
I don't want to play against men. You got a sister?
I just mean for fun. Look, you
got a sister?
Yeah, but she being realistic though.
You're gonna take my sister to the hole and talk shit to me about it, huh?
That's
Look what I just did to your sister.
That's
man,